I grew up in kind of just a religious vacuum at home. I mean, I went to Easter and Christmas Eve Mass with my grandparents, and that was about it. And that went on basically until I got to like junior high school, and I found that like suddenly I was having all these, big debates about social issues with all the Christian kids in my class. So that was what actually prompted me, when I was 15 or 16, to finally like pick up the Bible and actually read it for the first time. And I found a lot of stuff that I agreed with in there. Like I read the gospel and I'm reading Jesus and I'm like, oh, this guy's really interesting. And then I get to Paul and he's kind of saying, no, don't do this, don't do that. And it kind of turned me off and just left a bitter taste in my mouth a little bit.
Okay.
And then I got to the Old Testament and he's going around killing people here and the plagues going here.
If you really believe in your heart that God was justified in telling Moses and the Israelites to slaughter the Midianites, or to kill every man, woman, and child in Jericho, well then you can justify anything in the name of God. And that frightens me, because I think that Christians that, really read the Bible seriously and start taking the Old Testament seriously, they'll see that too, and they'll feel justified to do just about anything. I don't think Jesus is that prominent in modern day Christianity. I mean, I'm not saying Jesus isn't, because there's definitely a modern day version of Jesus that's, all over the place. He's who you always are told you need to go and be saved by. But the biblical Jesus, I think he's not ignored, but when they go through the Bible and pick, this is the part we're going to pay attention to, and this is the part that we're really not going to worry about too much right now, it's typically the stuff that Jesus said that they kind of ignore or just don't really think about, and the stuff that Paul said that they really get in your face about. I mean, I think Christianity almost has more to do with Paul than it does with biblical Jesus. But, that's just my take. I'm just an atheist.